Hello, this is Shawn 1113, which is Shawn Steele's NFL Picks 2017. 18, Week 14 on Facebook Live and YouTube. As always, thank you for watching. Please, as a reminder, please don't forget to watch, comment, like, and subscribe. And on YouTube, subscribe on my channel as well. And I'm going to do it a little differently this time. Before I do that, though, my record was 10-6 last week, 120 and 72 overall, 63%. So with that, I looked at this schedule for week 14. It is maybe the worst set of games I've ever seen. I really do. So all those things I wrote just now, those are my picks. But the ones that are worth it are like 6 games that are worth watching this week. I really do believe that. The other games, I'd rather boycott. Honestly, I'd rather boycott those games. The rest of the games, because it stinks. Week 14, for the most part, stinks, to be honest with you. So with that, the 6 games I'm gonna have starts with Thursday Night Football. New Orleans and Atlanta. This is one of those games that will decide the NFC South division. I really do. Atlanta is a must-win situation. New Orleans can afford to lose and still win the division, still win the NFC South. But to me, I'm going to pick New Orleans in a close one over Atlanta. That's probably the best Thursday night game of the year so far. Matchup on paper, to be honest with you. The next one is going to be Oakland and Kansas City. I don't fault the offense for Kansas City. It's just their defense has not played well at all. That's why the 6-game losing streak is 3-4 for Kansas City. Oakland is now beginning to come along just in time to save their own season. And I think if Kansas City was winning, they wouldn't be in it. Or if the L.A. Chargers were winning, it'll be worth it. I'm going to pick Oakland in a close one there. The next game of interest is Minnesota and Carolina. Carolina is a must-win situation. Minnesota can afford to lose, but I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to pick Minnesota the way they're playing right now, especially on their defensive side of the ball. I really do. It's a matter if Carolina defense gets up to par against Minnesota's defense, it's going to be a low score. If it's low scoring, it's going to go Minnesota. If it's high scoring, it might be Carolina. But I do think Minnesota will win that game. Philadelphia and the L.A. Rams. This was quite close. This was not an easy pick at all, to be honest with you. You can make a case whoever wins this game. I'm going to pick a Rams in a close one. I really do. It's not easy. It's not easy, Philadelphia. Like I said, it wouldn't shock me if Philadelphia won, but I do believe the Rams will win that game. The next game of interest, Seattle and Jacksonville. Russell Wilson, to me, right now, is the most valuable player in the NFL. If the season ends tomorrow, because he has carried that football team. He really has. And to me, he's the MVP of the NFL at this point. And Alvin Kamara, the New Orleans Saints, is the rookie of the year, to be honest. Jacksonville, this is probably the biggest game of the year up to this point. To me, this is going to be a big test for them to see if they can make it or they can make it to the play. They can make it. But I'm going to pick Seattle because of Russell Wilson over Jacksonville in a close one. Now, and by the way, the Chargers and Washington, I'll do that briefly. I'm going to pick the Chargers to beat Washington there. And Dallas and the New York Giants. If Dallas doesn't win that game against the Giants in New York, please fire Jason Garrett. Because you can't even beat the Giants. You don't even deserve Dallas fans. I'm going to tell you something. If they don't win that game against the Giants, please fire Jason Garrett. Also, in my opinion, not only you don't if you lose to the Giants, actually, not only you don't deserve a playoff bid, you don't even have to get Ezekiel-L.A. back to 2018-2019 season. Okay? That's the bottom line. Now, the Sunday night game. Baltimore and Pittsburgh. The way Baltimore, right now, you can make a case for both teams. Ordinarily, I would pick Pittsburgh, but they're barely winning games because Antonio Brown, probably my next choice of MVP, other than Russell Wilson, is Antonio Brown, in my opinion. That's the bottom line. But right now, this Baltimore team is playing some of the best defense I've seen in a long time. And if they play steady, they're going to make it the playoffs. I mean, but it's a rivalry game too, so it's going to be intense as usual. This was a hard pick. I'm going to pick Baltimore in a very slight 2 to 3 points. And it can easily go the other way, to be honest, for Pittsburgh. But because of Antonio Brown factor, Pittsburgh will win this game if that happens. Yes, some people will disagree with that pick. But I think Baltimore will win this game, and it's going to be a low-scoring game as usual. And it's not going to be surprising. A low-scoring game, But like I said, if I pick 1-2 right now, Wilson and Brown are your MVPs. Simple as that. Let's say Russell Wilson in the NFC MVP and Antonio Brown in the AFC MVP. Just to be fair about it. And the rest you can read. To your heart's content. And with all that, thank you for watching. Enjoy the games.